Are you scared to stand out? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Coming to you every day here from Grants Pass, Oregon. And today we're going to be talking about standing out specifically in the area of content marketing. So if you're getting out there and doing any form of content marketing, and what that would be is anything like writing, anything like doing audio, anything like doing video like this, putting yourself out there, putting your business out there, anything that involves people seeing you and your business on a regular basis. That's what we're talking about. So, are you scared to do that? I'll tell you why this came up. It's because I was talking with my friends Jamie and Sandy. Hi, Jamie and Sandy. That they're watchers of the show, and I was talking with them about their concept to start out with a podcast. And so they have these ideas of putting together a podcast. As soon as they go live, I'll be sure and announce it here, and we'll send you a link for them because it's pretty exciting about what they're looking at doing. And as I was talking with them, I remembered going through it my first time, which was really earlier this year is when we started going live, when we started the podcast, the Off the Grid Biz podcast, which you can find at offthegridbiz.com, and the Brian J. Pombo Live video cast, which also comes out in podcast form, which you may be listening to currently. We also have the video version of this that goes out live currently over Facebook Live and then spread out through all of the social media universe. So when I first started out, the fear that's always there, and even long before I started, but when I was tempted to start, when I was thinking about starting, one of the main fears that stops a person from going forward is the idea that you just don't have it together enough yet, that you just can't produce quality enough content for people to like, that you're just not going to be what you need to be, and it's going to be embarrassing, and it's going to look bad on your business, and it's going to be out there in the internet forever. The real problem with that concept, the real problem with that idea is it's a complete flaw because it takes into account that people are actually going to be paying attention. And they're not. I hate to tell you, unless you already have a huge following that you are going to be putting this out to. And in that case, more than likely they already like you, they already think something of you, and you're way ahead of the game to have a following like that. But other than that, if you're like most of us, close, you're starting out pretty close at square one, and you do not have a huge following, you do not have a huge audience, it's going to take a long time to build that up. If you're not doing any type of paid advertising, anything of that sort, it's going to take a while to build up momentum to where people are actually paying attention. If you look, regardless of where you're watching this, you can look and you'll see there's probably not a whole lot of views. At the time that this is coming out, I do not get a huge amount of views on most of this. The ones that I do get, though, people see me on LinkedIn, when they see me on YouTube, and they see it come up over and over and over again. They don't watch every single time, but they watch every once in a while, and they'll catch me. And the people that I've brought on as clients, and the people that I've started up relationships because of this little interaction that we have here, it all happened from them just watching a little bit at a time and starting from nothing, and me doing everything by the seat of my pants, in a sense, starting out from square one and learning how to do it every step of the way, and watching other people and seeing how they do it and adapting and taking their ideas that I think might work and trying them out and see if they fit my style, and doing my own thing and keep building and building and building and building on it until we have something a little bit more valuable as we go along. You just have to get out there and start it. In the meantime, the best thing and the worst thing is nobody's watching. Nobody's listening, nobody's watching, and nobody's reading. So get out there and start your craft. The most important part is consistency. Consistency is the key to content marketing, which is why I highly recommend any form of content marketing you do, you have to have it on a schedule. You have to do it regularly, whether that be weekly, monthly, And I always prefer a daily thing, something that you're doing at least 5 times a week, that you can mark it off on the calendar over and over and over again. It makes a difference. It's just a little recommendation as you're building out your content marketing empire. People that I work with specifically on the paid end, the people I work with tend to be business owners. They tend to be executives at businesses that are already successful. They already have a following, and then they're just trying to include some of these elements to create more consistency, to be able to grow what they currently have, to take whatever they're currently doing and make it 10 times better. If that sounds like you, go to brianjpombo.com and sign up for a session with me. If you are in the self-reliance field, meaning you've got products and services, you're in some form of a niche or an industry that helps people to become more self-reliant, then go to dreambizchat.com. Dreambizchat.com is specifically for business owners and executives and decision makers at businesses who are in the self-reliance field. Go and check that out. The link is in the description, regardless of where you're seeing, hearing, or reading this. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you'd like to see more of these videos, go to brianjpombo.com and click on media. You'll see all the rest of the media that we've been putting out. And you can always hear our interviews over on offthegridbiz.com. So there's just a few places that you could check us out on. Hopefully you have a great night. We'll be back here tomorrow. You have a good one. Get out there and let the magic happen.